Hello friends, so this is Som Prakash. I am an entrepreneur and a life coach, and I'll be sharing with you today about how do you make money online and why should you be rich, and what is the best way to create wealth online. Okay, so whatever I'm sharing with you today from these two books, this book is written by the current US President Donald Trump and Robert Kiyosaki. Why we want you to be rich. Okay, this is one of the New York Times best-selling books. So I would highly encourage everyone to read this book. As you know, Donald Trump is a multi-billionaire in real estate. He made a lot of money out of it. And then this gentleman, he's also from real estate, and he has got his own oil wells, and he has a big investor as well. And these two gentlemen, they discuss about why the rich gets richer, why the poor and middle class remain where they are, and how do you create wealth online. That is something you will be knowing about the business of the 21st century, written by the same gentleman, Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, an amazing book, worth reading. But whatever their teachings about the wealth creation and why the rich gets richer and why we should all be rich as well, as the book title, and what is the vehicle. Okay, so we'll talk about that. So this is very thought-provoking. These are two very thought-provoking books. I'll be sharing the concept with you real quick so that you understand how people like you and me can also create a lot of wealth online. Okay, let's talk about it now. As per that book, Robert Kiyosaki, he talks about 4 different ways people make money in this world. He talks about E, B, S, and I. So one is this employment quadrant, or another is self-employment quadrant, another is the businessman, and then is the investor. Okay, 4 different legal ways people make money in this world. And employees and self-employed people, they are around 80 to 90% of any country or the world's population are in this side. Okay, and only very marginal, around 10 or 20% of the people in this world are on this side. There is no sort of news for you, because you already know about it, because very few people are very rich, and a lot of us, we work for other companies, or you are self-employed people. Now, very thought-provoking. This is analyzes why the rich gets richer and the poor and middle class remains where they are, is because these side people, they do not have any leverage. What do you mean by leverage? Because these employees and self-employed people, they trade hours for money, okay, or dollars or euros, okay, whatever that is. So they trade hours for money. So as there is a limit to the number of hours, there will always be a limit to the amount what you can generate, how much you can make. Okay, so self-employed people, employees, they work in a job, and self-employed people, they work in their own job. That means they create the job, and they work for themselves, or they may have few people work for them as well. Okay, for example, a shop owner, or a chartered accountant firm, or if you are a doctor, your own practice. So that's the self-employed people. Okay, now let's talk about these people. Okay, the businesses. Okay, businessmen. Now you'll see that if you go through the Forbes magazine and see all the rich people, you'll see that they are either businessmen or they are investors. Okay, so that means all the rich people in this world, they always have their own businesses. Okay, not in this side. Okay, now why is that these people are very wealthy and these people are not? And as per that book, okay, it's so true. You also understand that these people, they work for money. That means they just create an income. Okay, now these people, they create wealth. Okay, now what is the difference between an income and a wealth? The difference is very simple. Income is what you make when you trade hours for money. So that means that's the income. The day you stop working or you do not put the hours, your income stops. Okay, now let's talk about this side. Okay, Now these people, they create wealth. What does that mean? That means, let's take for example the businessman. Okay, let's take the example of Bill Gates or Microsoft Corporation. As you all know, probably you will be watching this video on your own laptop. So all these people, that are all Bill Gates, he is no more actively involved in Microsoft Corporation, but he still makes a lot of income out of Microsoft. Why is that? Is because he has created a system. Okay, there is a team of people. He has built a system which works for him. So that means he doesn't have to be there, but the system works. So that means he has built an asset. That Microsoft Corporation for him is a system which is an asset for him. So asset pays him month after month, year after year. Even though he's from completely into philanthropy, still he will be making the money as long as the organization is there, the system is there, and it is running. Okay, let's take an example. Investors. Okay, Warren Buffett. Okay, now Warren Buffett has made money work for him. That means instead of these people, like these people who are they work for money, here the money works for them. That means these investors are the people who invest in real estate, in stocks and shares, in different other opportunities, where the the income what they generate from dividend, from interest, from other different sources, where it is an autopilot basis. That means the money works for them, so they don't have to work for the money. So no wonder these people are rich and these people are not. Okay. Now, how about you come from this side, so you are on this side. How about you come to this side? How is that possible? Well, it is possible, and it will be really easy if someone from this side is willing to help you from here to bring you from here to there. Okay. Now let's talk about businesses. All of us, we know that businesses, people make money, and that is it's not a secret anymore. Okay. Now, why don't we start a business of our own? What is stopping us? Okay. Now, if you understand businesses, even though we say that businesses are very lucrative and everyone should build a business, but as per the statistics of any country you take, the federal, in the US statistics or the European statistics or in Asian statistics, you'll always find that around in 10 years time, after the company starts their operation, a company is formed, in 10 years time, they say that in 10 years time, around 75%, okay, 75 to 80% of companies, they file their bankruptcy. Okay, so that means they are not doing that good. So that means in businesses, it also comes with risks. Okay, now why there is a risk? Because first is the capital. If you want to start a business of your own, it's a lot of capital you have to put in. Okay, you need to have the knowledge. Okay, so how to operate the business, you need to know about that. Okay, and third thing is you need to have that what do you call it, the passion, the the ability to take risks, some of the qualities of entrepreneurs you need to have. Okay, so those are the sort of you have to be self-driven, and you have to have your own targets, you have to set. So all these things are needed. Probably one or the other factors are absent for us, and that's the reason why we don't want to start a business of our own. Now, how about a business where all these things are taken care of? Okay, how about a business where you don't have to invest capital, and you can be owning a hugely successful company? How is that possible? Well, let's take the examples of the latest companies. Let's take the example of Uber. Okay, now Uber is world's biggest taxi company, but they do not own a single taxi. Okay, now let's talk about Airbnb. They own and operate world's biggest kind of hotel industry, hotel and hospitality industry. That means most of the time, if you are looking for an accommodation somewhere for on your holidays, nowadays people go and look for Airbnb. Okay, now they operate that business across the world, but they do not own those properties. Okay, now let's take the example of companies like Amazon. Okay, so many companies, they sell their products on Amazon. Amazon, they don't own the products what is being sold, even though there are some products of Amazon's own product maybe, but majority of the products. So what they have done, all these companies in like Uber or Airbnb or Amazon or all these online companies, what they have done is they have given a platform, okay, or a .com or .co.uk or .in. So they have given a website and they have helped a lot of people, okay, to make money. So that means if you are talking about uber.com or Uber app, through that app, so they have given the opportunity to a lot of taxi drivers to operate their business, and what they are doing is they are simply driving the traffic. That means people come and book, and these people, they make a lot of money, but Uber excuse me, makes some money out of it. Okay, that's an online platform. Same like Amazon as well, okay, became a multi-trillion dollar company, or first trillion dollar, second trillion dollar company, I guess. And what they did is they helped a lot of people to sell their products, and that's one of the reasons as well. Amazon has created a lot of millionaires as well, okay, online. So that means on an online platform, we don't have the overheads to operate or to own the stocks or the the vehicles in this example of Uber, okay. So that means when we are helping other people, okay, we are leveraging other people's products or helping other people to make money. That's how these companies are making money, okay. So exactly the same way you and me can also operate a business, okay, of a .com business where you help other people to make a lot of money, and you can make a lot of money as well, okay. So how about a platform, okay, your own .com company, where you help other people, okay, to make money, okay, and on your platform there are other companies or hugely successful companies, okay, they market their products, okay, and you help these people to make money. Your platform is provided, you don't have to invest in your platform, it is provided ready-made. How do you like to make money on that platform? So that means, what about a platform where the capital, there is no need for you to invest your own capital. The knowledge and expertise will be given by people who are already successful, okay. People who are already in this quadrant, they will be helping you, mentoring you, coaching you to come from this side, how you can get to this side, okay. And the passion and all those qualities what is needed, unfortunately that has to be brought in by you, okay. But if something you can start from your home to operate your business across the globe on an online platform, would you not be excited about it? I think I would be quite excited about So if you want to know more about the business concept and how you can make your own $1 million or multi-million dollar company online without your investment of capital, and with this concept, or with the book which I shared with you, the business of 21st century, this is something you got to read, and then you have to go and implement it in your own life, so that you can create that wealth online. What these people have been creating, all these successful companies online, you can have your own online platform. You can also generate that revenue online, okay. So with that, we are done, and hopefully you'll go out and make a change in your life and become successful. With that, over and out.